Hi everybody, it's Sarah here with Purple Angel Oracle. Today I actually am doing something a little different. So what I did here is these are numbers that just kind of came to my mind, and actually two of these numbers here I saw synchronistically, excuse me, today. And so anyway, what I'm going to do here is, I didn't know if you guys knew this or not, but if you see a number consistently and it's just in your face, which many people do, I take that as a message or confirmation from your angels or spirit guides. And you can actually look up online, like if you keep seeing that number, type it in and you can get an angel message for that number or a message from the universe. So that's what I did here. I picked these four numbers and I have the meanings to all four of these. So if you want to take a minute and pick one of these numbers or two, or if you want to hear the messages for all of them, that's great. So I'll just go ahead and read the messages for these. And then after that, I'm going to do just a collective reading for the Starseed, Lightworker, Earth Angel collective, just to kind of see where we're at. It could just be, a group of the collective because we're all at different stages, right? But, we're all interconnected at the same time. So so that's what I'm going to do today. So pick a number, pick two, but I'm going to get started here with just 222. Okay. So the message for 222, it says, the angels are encouraging you to take a balanced, harmonious stance in all areas of your life. Stand strong in your personal truths. Don't put your energy into negativity. Be aware that all is being orchestrated by spirit for the highest good of all involved. That's beautiful. Okay, so the next one we'll do is 333. And this one says, your angels are very close, ready to help and reassure you that your plans are going well. Your prayers have been answered, though you may not see or feel it yet. Beautiful. Okay. 777. Be prepared because major spiritual changes in your life will take place. This number appears in your life at times of doubt, lack of faith, and trust. Trust your angels and the universe. All right. I like that. That's exciting. All right. And 211. This is a message from your angels that you are on your divine life path and are going in the right direction. Your angels encourage, support, and surround you. Love it. Okay. All right. Those were all very encouraging, beautiful messages from Spirit. Okay. So let's just see where this group in the collective, the Lightworker collective, is at right now. Like I said, we're all at different stages. We really are. But, the bottom line of it all is we're all working towards the same thing, right? We are all working towards the same thing. And that, in my opinion, is to make heaven a reality here on earth. That's what I've always wanted since I was a child. And of course, people look at you like you're crazy. That could never happen. And then I think, well, why else would God create this? What was the purpose of all of this? Other than us to be physical people, being able to experience that heavenly divine love in a physical body. There's nothing more amazing than that feeling. If you've ever had that feeling of divine love come into your life, there's no drug, there's nothing in the world that can compare to it. And it makes me think that's how we should be feeling all the time. And I crave that feeling. So that's what we're trying to do here. Because people don't understand that we all deserve that. That's how we should feel all the time. It shouldn't be normal that we feel sad and upset all the time. Yeah, there was a purpose for all that. There's always a purpose for that. But the purpose was to get to this point in our evolution where we realize we don't have to feel that way. We're divine. We're bigger than this. We're amazing. And it's time to anchor that. It's time to bring that down. Not even down, just bring it out. It's inside of us. But yeah, I just kind of want to see what we're looking at here. We'll just go with the flow. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, financial constraints, sorry. In the reverse. Nice. Cornucopia. Excuse me, I'm a little raspy. Blossoming abundance in reverse. I'm going to pull a couple more out. Let's just get this going. The Magician and the Mirror. Now, this won't resonate for everybody. It definitely can't. We all know that. I mean, every oracle reader has to say that. But it will resonate with at least one group in this, Starseed, Lightworker, Earth Angel Collective here. And Contract in reverse. So, there's a lot of reverse cards here. Now, when I'm looking at financial constraints in the reverse, that's making me think that the universe is taking care of your financial needs or your outwardly needs. Things are pretty stable for this group that I'm channeling here. You're not really worried about money right now. They've been going through a period of time of huge spiritual growth. Like these last few months, I'm getting a feeling that have been like really, really big for them. They've changed tremendously. Okay? And before that, they walked in, this is like the past is what I'm looking at. They walked into a cornucopia of new thoughts. Like before that, before they had this like second awakening, if you will, right before that, they were planting these seeds. They were kind of feeling zombie mode. Like they fell back into that 3D, just typical physical human experience where you're just getting the job done. But they were planting seeds, right? Because they're either going through right now or going through it right now. But it started, I'm feeling, a month or two ago. Okay? And they walked into this cornucopia of newer thoughts, if you even thought it was possible. Like you think, oh, I've already learned everything. No. You never stop learning. So that's what I'm getting. They're in the midst of learning. And I feel like though the past month or two was a lot more intense energetically for them and things have kind of calmed down. And they're trying to find out which direction to go. That's why this blossoming abundance to me is in reverse, because the full outcome of this experience that just happened is kind of being delayed in a way, because you're in like a resting period of trying to figure out, okay, well, what do I do with all that information I just gained? But you're not worried about money. You're worried about, it's like when you get that energetic shift inside yourself and you're like, oh my gosh, this feels so good. And then when it starts to kind of simmer down, you're like, no, come back. I want more. But you gotta wait for the next big old blast of consciousness or energy, right? And then we have the Magician and the Mirror in reverse. Now, this to me, this looks like the past to me, because this indicates you need to wake up to the power that you have, okay? So this is kind of where you were before this intense shift happened in your life. this, you didn't realize at the time how much power you were holding in your hands and that you were planting these seeds. To me, this is your past, because this is you now. You've come to a new realization, right? And so we have hostilities and contracts in reverse. So during this shift that you're going through, or you just went through, you walked away from hostile environments. Like, those are no longer around you. Like, you're either in the process, or you already have ended something that wasn't serving you. Ended something that was no longer serving you, right? You're leaving that behind. Okay, you realized, God, I fell asleep again, and I let these people take advantage of me. I was letting this toxic energy into my life again. Hey, that happens a lot, believe me. You just like, I've always have intense dreams, vivid dreams. I've even had dreams where I realize I'm dreaming and then I try to control what's actually going on. Like, they're intense. But the other night I actually had a dream, like in reference to what I was just saying. And I felt like Spirit was telling me, like, things were so crazy in my dream, and I felt good, but things were so hectic and crazy. And then Spirit was kind of like, this is why it has to be a process. You can't stay in that 5D heavenly feeling for too long, because you're not there yet. It's a gradual process, because you can't handle staying there yet. Okay? You can't stay in that feeling for that long, because you start to go a little cuckoo, because you're not ready. We're not ready to be in that state for that long, but it is coming very soon. I feel that in our lifetime. I just feel that. But evolution isn't easy, it can't be rushed. But at the same time, I like to use this analogy. It's like, that moment when the fish is about to decide to jump out of the water, like that, those final seconds where he's like, I'm going to do it. We're in those final seconds. In the big picture, seconds are longer than actual seconds, but it's like we're in those final seconds, but we're still evolving. We're still have some work to do, have some light work to do. Walking away. Once again, these are all from your past energy, right? Something ended, you left that behind, you're walking away. Okay? That just confirms that to me. Walking away. And I'm going to put those all together right here, because that's where they go. In the past and this one. You know what? No, we're going to turn this one up, because that's where you are right now. That's what we're going to do. The world in reverse. Now this, definitely could be your current energy. Though you went through another shift and you felt really good, that feeling of emptiness, kind of like feeling disconnected, that's what this reminds me of, because it's reverse. You're feeling a little disconnected, because like I said, that shift, that energy, that blast that comes in sometimes, and you start learning everything all over again, and you start finding out new things. You can't stay in that space too long. It's overwhelming. It's exhausting. So there's going to be a little feeling of disconnect for a minute, because you're like, oh, I miss that feeling. I was so excited, right? But there's going to be a feeling of disconnect, and that's okay. Okay? This tells me you're staying grounded. It's good to stay grounded too. Like I said, you can't stay in that space too long. Doesn't mean your third eye has closed, okay? This is upright. Does not mean your third eye is closed. You're still looking at everything very clearly. It's like that, and that's awesome, because you're still staying grounded, but at the same time, Your whole perception of everything around you has changed within a few months. And you're seeing things for what they really are. You're looking at people differently. You're looking at yourself differently. You're realizing the power you have. Right. Heart chakra. We got 2 chakras in a row, confirming. Just because you feel disconnected a little bit right now, like that feeling just kind of slipped away, that heavenly, euphoric feeling slipped away, does not mean everything's not working all in sync still. Okay? Attachment. This to me, yeah, when I just looked at this, I thought of like an earth angel or a starseed or, just a light worker, you know you came from somewhere else and you have such a deep attachment to that place that you came from, that you know your home is. It's inside of you, really. But you can't always feel it. And you have such a deep attachment, especially earth angels, they come from the angelic realm. So it's like they have such a harder time adjusting to the world because where they come from, they have such a deep connection to that angelic love in that realm that they feel so uncomfortable in their physical body. Like they can't, it's so uncomfortable for a lot of earth angels. And starseeds, also because they know they came from somewhere else and they have that attachment. And that's why we want to stay in that space all the time, that feeling, like I said, of euphoria, that the way we're supposed to really feel. But you can't stay there all the time. Because there's more learning and growing to do still. There's more work. But we definitely are attached. Very attached to the other realms, to our spirit guides, to our galactic family, our angels, whoever you feel connected to. Fairies, there's so many possibilities. I like to think that anything that, everyone said is a fairy tale exists. It exists somewhere. It really does. All right, this is going to be the last. The garden and the gate in reverse. This means there's no more waiting. Okay? Because when it's upright, it means you're waiting. There's something keeping you in there. But when it's reversed, it means you decided to take that key and you've already opened that gate. Okay? The gate is opened. So now you need to take the knowledge or the uploads, anything you've been getting in these past months, all those downloads, messages from your spirit guides, whoever you resonate with, take that information and focus it in a purposeful manner. Where can you use all this new information you learned about yourself and the world? Where can you direct that energy for the best of, for the greatest good of humanity? I didn't say that right, but you get the point. Where can you direct that energy? Because you're in a good space. No financial worries, right? You've gotten that cornucopia of knowledge. The blossoming abundance is in reverse because you need to figure out the next abundance that's coming in for you, where you can direct your new knowledge in a purposeful manner, because half the time we don't know what to do with this information that we got. It's like, I want to help people. I want to wake people up. I want to do this. I want to do, and you can't figure out, it's like I was guided to do what I'm doing right now, the oracle reading. And everyone has their own specific mission. So whatever you're being guided to, listen to your guides. Look at your numbers that, if you're getting synchronicities, numbers. Listen to your messages. Where are you feeling guided right now? That's where I think we need to direct our energy. You can get messages in music, You can, like, your kids can be watching some movie on the TV, and one little part in that movie will stand out to you, like a little motivational. For whatever reason, that part stood out, and you like stopped for a minute and you heard it, and it was just for you. Yeah, it was just for you. Don't second guess it. It was just for you. And you take that. There's guidance from the universe all around us, all the time, if you stop for a minute and think about it. Pay attention to it, you know? Powerful. Okay. I enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. Please comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I really would appreciate some comments because I would love to read your guys' thoughts on this situation. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Bye.